All right, welcome to Take 5. We have my good friend Ivan Ramirez. He's going to talk about deploying a load balancer on Google Cloud Platform very quickly. Ivan, is that right?
Yeah.
Let's start the timer.
Essentially, the only thing that I have pre-baked is that I created an image in which I installed Apache 2 just for simplicity and getting this started a little quicker. So as you can see here on my screen, I have the image right here. And the first thing that we're going to do is actually create an instance template. So we'll go ahead and click here, create instance template, and we will name it simply Take5 demo. Then instead of a regular boot list, we're going to go ahead and create one for our custom images, which we, again, only installed Apache 2. And we're going to allow HTTP and HTTPS. This process should be really quick because it's just a template. You're not really creating an instance. But then we're going to use it when we create an instance group. Here, when we click create instance group, again, we're going to name it Take5 demo 1. And what we're going to do is select the instance template that we just created, Take5 demo. Now, remember, there's a lot of different configurations here that you can set up, like auto scaling, among other things. But what we really want to focus on is just creating this load balancer, so we're not going to spend a lot of time here. We're going to set up the minimum and max of instances to be exactly the same too. This is not best practices, but it just allows for a simpler demo, which means that we're only going to have 2 instances be set up. We're going to simply click create. Now, as that instance group gets set up, we're going to go back to our VM instances. And in a few seconds, we should see 2 additional servers come online. So we're just going to refresh the page real quickly.
So the instance groups are the backend services.
Exactly. They're the backend services. And there they are. You see Take5 demo 1 and Take5 demo 2. Since they're built from the same image, we're going to go into one of the servers really quickly and change something about it so we can see a distinguishable difference between the 2 servers.
And instance groups are required for load balance.
Instance groups for balancers, the balancer will point to a single group of instances. And it doesn't matter how many instances you have within that instance group, but it does require that instance group.
And then you can set a min and max, right,
exactly.
for the number. Okay.
Exactly. So we'll just give here a few seconds.
Yep.
Time check. We're doing good.
Good on time. Yep. There you go.
So we're going to really quickly change the splash screen.
If Ivan could only type faster.
Yeah, it's a flaw in design. So then we'll go ahead and do 2 over here, just so that we have a different splash screen, and then we'll go ahead and close this out. Back here now, we'll go ahead and set up that load balancer. And since we have a software-defined network, creating the load balancer is extremely easy. So we'll create this load balancer, and it's going to be an HTTPS load balancer. We'll name it Take5 demo 1 backend. We're going to have some backend services.
There you go.
Again, Take5 services. And then the instance group that we're going to select, again, Take5 demo. To set up a health check. This way the load balancer knows if a server is up or down, and if it's down, it'll go ahead and redirect all traffic to another instance. Click create, and then in the front end, not much configuration needs to be done. The default configuration is fine, and we'll simply click create. Now, as this is being set up, we'll spin up a load balancer, and what this load balancer again should be doing is point at each one of the 2 different servers, and we should see server 1, server 2 as we ping the load balancer server. Now, this process does take 1 to 2 minutes to set up. So for the sake of time, even though I think we're doing pretty good, we have already a pre-baked instance here with a very similar configuration. So as we refresh, we'll go from server 1, refresh a couple of times. It really likes server 1.
Oh, there you go.
Server 2. And then server 1, server 2. So really quickly before time is up, the reason why you want to set up applications this way is for high availability, right? If all of your resources or your web page or whatever maybe that you're building is dependent on a single server, then you have a single point of failure, right? If you can distribute that load amongst many servers, not only can you serve more users, but you can also be ready if a server goes down or anything like that.
That's and also for performance reasons too.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So high availability, performance, and scalability. So great job. 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes.
Right there. There you go. Good job.
That's how easy it is to set up in GCP.
There you go. Now you can do it on your own.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.